How do? Don't worry, this isn't a nature vid. Those of you who know the park well know exactly where I'm going. Give you a little hint, we just looked at it off in the distance, kind of hard to make out. Cool little pathway that they got here. There's that awesome diabase. I love that. Oh, but like I said, it's not a nature vid. It was a lovely day. Lots of sun. Supposed to hit about 80 degrees or maybe just a little more. A fine day. So I've kind of been all over the park already since breakfast, and heck, it's probably only, I don't know, 10 o'clock, 10:30. But this monument is to the 83rd Pennsylvania Infantry and Strong Vincent. Strong Vincent, there he is, guys. There's the man. A lot of heroism in this battle, a lot of heroism to go around, you know. He was a part of this, you know, here on Little Round Top. Chamberlain was a part. Patty O'Rourke, as we know, was a part. They were all a part of this. But this was kind of the guy in command, because as we know, there were few if any troops up here. It was scantily occupied. Okay, so you know, there was, I don't even think, a regiment, and feel free to correct me, guys, because you know, I'm not a battlefield guide, but you know, there may have been a very small outpost. I think that there was a very scant Union presence, but no real fighting presence up here by the late afternoon, early evening. So, you know, these were all key figures here, you know, in addition to Governor Warren being one of the first to assess the situation. But when he had to hightail it and find somebody to help him out, this was the guy who responded. That was the guy who responded initially. Now, you know, that there were some, dare I say, cowards in, you know, the whole war, in any war, you know, and certainly in the Battle of Gettysburg. You know, I'm sure you guys know some of the stories, but you know, Vincent could have declined. He would have had every right to. He would have every right to decline if he so chose. You know, he could have said, "Nope, this is my position. This is my orders. These are my orders, and I must stay here." He didn't. And a very fateful decision, he did not. He rose to the challenge, and he gave his life for it. That's bravery on an epic scale. Alright guys, this is not a longer video. Just wanted to give you guys a shot at Strong Vincent. He's one of the folks I think quite highly of in this battle. One more look. See you guys on the next one.